Hello and welcome to Monday Fun Stories. I hope you had a great weekend, and I hope the sun is still shining by the time you watch this. We went through Hunger Month last month, and the 10th of October this year is World Mental Health Day, and it's just to bring recognition to the fact that all of us, all around the world, have problems with emotions sometimes. So today I'm going to read about shy spaghetti and excited eggs and see if you can relate to any of these feelings that you might have had. This book, copyright date is 2011 by Imagination Press, and the illustrations copyright is 2011 by Christine Battez. So welcome to the Feelings Restaurant. There are lots of different kinds of feelings. Here's the menu. We have happy hot dog, worried watermelon, shy spaghetti, angry apples, excited eggs, scared shrimp, confused cupcakes, lonely lettuce, sorry steak, surprise strawberries, and sad spinach. When you feel happy, you feel like everything is wonderful. Maybe something good or special has happened. Or you could just be having a very good day. Usually we feel happy in our whole bodies and we smile and laugh a lot. But sometimes the happy feelings get too big and you start to get really silly and bother other people. Then you need to get back in charge of your happiness. This is easy. First, you need to know that you are too silly. Usually a mom or dad will tell you. You might be talking very fast and loud, or you might not be able to stop laughing. So you'll need to slow down, and here's how. Count all your fingers and breathe in and out slowly until you feel regular happy again. Worries are thoughts or feelings that bother you. They kind of make you nervous. Worries start when kids think a lot about things that might go wrong or that already happened that didn't feel right. Sometimes you can be so full of worries that you can't relax or sleep well. Well, guess what? The more you worry, the bigger your worries get. So, what can you do? You can close your eyes, take a deep breath using only your nose. Do this very slowly. When your tummy is full of air, get ready to breathe out and pretend you are going to blow up a balloon. Slowly breathe all the air into the pretend balloon. Think about blowing your worries into the balloon. And you can do this about 5 times. Imagine the balloon is floating away and taking your worries with it. Shy is when you are nervous about being around other people, especially other kids. Shy is a little bit like hiding from other people. You worry about letting other people know you. You might not even want people to look at you. Shy is when you worry too much that you'll do or say something that other kids won't like or might laugh at. You might worry that people won't like you. Well, here's some things we can do when we feel shy. Again, take a deep breath in and out really slowly 5 times. One child here practices talking and sharing his ideas at home. He makes believe that mom and dad are other kids, and he says and does things to pretend he's not shy. Another child becomes the boss of her shyness. Tell yourself, I can do this. Another child says, when I think that other kids are looking at me and won't like me, I remember that my imagination made that up, and we kids are more the same than we are different. Everyone gets scared sometimes. Other words for scared are afraid, frightened, or fearful. Sometimes there are things that are really, truly scary that anybody would be afraid of. But sometimes your imagination turns safe things into scary things. This usually happens when you're upset. A grown-up like your mom or dad can usually help you figure out why you are upset. Next time you're scared, remember how good it feels to be brave. And this is an important statement here. If you're not scared first, you'll never get the chance to be brave. So to learn how it feels to be brave, I guess we have to be scared first. Sad is when you don't feel happy inside. Sad is when you can't think of things to make you smile. When you're sad, it's hard to have fun and you don't have a lot of energy. That's because you can feel sad in your whole body. And poor Mr. Lettuce says, nobody ever orders me. They don't like me. I feel sad. If you keep any feeling that bothers you deep inside, like a secret, you might start to feel worse. This happens with sad feelings a lot. So here's what you can do to move the feelings from inside you to outside you. You can tell someone how you feel. You can draw your sad feelings. You can use your toys to play your sad feelings. You can do some exercise that moves your whole body. And you can think about things that make you happy and make pictures of them in your mind. Our chef here has a problem. He burned the steak. He is full of regret. That means he feels so sorry and he wishes he hadn't done it. He's embarrassed because he made a mistake. He doesn't want to disappoint anybody. What can he do? Well, he can make a new steak. That's like fixing his own mistake. He can talk to himself and tell himself that everyone makes mistakes sometimes. He can apologize and say, I'm sorry, or he can do something extra. Now, you might not want to say, I'm sorry, because you may be embarrassed. You might even think that saying, I'm sorry is like saying, I'm wrong or I'm bad. Saying I'm sorry is a very brave thing to do. And you will almost always feel better when you apologize. And guess what? The other person will too. So here we are with excited. Excited is when you're having a really good time and you're really looking forward to something and you just can't wait. Being excited is fun. But when you feel too excited, that isn't so fun. When you're too excited, you're not the boss of your feelings anymore, and that never feels good. You might talk too loud or talk too much. You might even say the same thing over and over. And you might have trouble sitting still or keeping your hands to yourself. Look at yourself and ask, am I the boss of my feelings or are my feelings the boss of me? If you are not in charge of your feelings, here's what you can do. Stop what you are doing. Get calm. Count your fingers and toes to yourself. Leave the room for a while. Get a drink of water. Find a quiet place, close your eyes, and breathe in and out slowly. If you need help doing these things, ask a grown-up in charge for help. You will feel so good being the boss of your feelings again. So remember we said that the lettuce was lonely? Well, lonely can be when you really are alone, like when there's no one to play with. And lonely is also when you are feeling left out, even when lots of other kids are around. Feeling left out is when you don't know what to say or how to act around other kids. You kind of feel like you don't belong. So sometimes lonely can be boring, and sometimes lonely can be sad. Lonely is a hard feeling. One way to help a lonely feeling is to keep yourself busy and play on your own. But make sure you don't miss out on doing something fun that you want to do with other kids. Be brave. Remember how good it feels when you do go over and start playing or talking. You can also look for someone to play with or talk to. The lettuce is going to do it, and so can you. Lots of different feelings go with angry. Sometimes angry can start with small feelings. Annoyed is being mini-mad. Grumpy is like a long bad mood. And irritable is when every little thing bothers you. Frustrated is not having patience with yourself or with other people. Frustrated is when you want something and you can't have it. This can be so disappointing. These are small feelings, but they can get bigger until you are really angry. You might feel so angry that you think you could explode. One thing you might do is have a great big temper tantrum. A temper tantrum is when your whole body gets angry. When you are this angry, it's hard to think clearly. Sometimes kids use actions and words in mean ways to show how angry they are. Other times, kids show their angry feelings by doing the opposite of what they are supposed to do. There are also quiet, small ways to show that you are mad or that something is really bothering you. These are ways to show your angry feelings without even saying a word. Sometimes it's hard to show angry feelings at all. They get stuck inside you like apples in a pie. This is good for the pie, but not a good feeling for kids. We don't want you or the pie to explode. And if no one knows that you are mad, they can't help you feel better. What to do when you are mad or when you're mini mad and want to avoid getting mega mad? Know it before you show it. Know what is making you angry before you do anything. And a grown-up can help you. You can draw a picture of your mad feelings. You can play out your angry feelings with your toys. You can use your body in good ways to get your angry feelings out. Exercise is a great way to feel better when you are mad. You can ride your scooter, you can bounce a ball, or you can sit quietly with a toy, or you can walk as fast as you can. The good thing about walking is that you can do it anywhere. You can also use your body to help yourself feel calm. Breathe in and out slowly. Count to 10 very slowly. Close your eyes and make a picture in your mind of something that helps you relax. And most importantly, use your words. Practice saying, "I'm mad at you because," or "I'm so annoyed right now." If you use words like these, then you don't have to worry that you will hurt someone's feelings or they will get mad at you. And you will feel proud of yourself too. Feeling angry is like having any other feeling. What matters is how you show it. A surprise is when something happens that you weren't expecting. Most surprises are good ones. Those are the ones everybody likes because they are fun and make you feel good. Surprises make everyone have big feelings all at once. Some surprises are not good ones. That's when something unexpected happens that doesn't make you feel good. Kids really don't like it when that happens. You might feel disappointed, like if your friend can't come over to play. Bothered, like if your brother or sister changes the television channel when you're not looking. Or shocked, like if a loud noise happens while you're doing something quiet. Kids really don't like bad surprises. The biggest thing to remember when a bad surprise happens is, don't let your feelings take over. Stay in charge of them. Always be the boss of your own feelings. Don't forget, bad surprises don't happen very much. They usually don't last long, and they usually aren't serious, like loud noises. What also helps is to think about what made the bad surprise happen. Figuring it out helps the feelings not bother you so much anymore. Well, the cupcakes are confused, and I know I wouldn't want my cupcakes to be confused. They don't know what flavor they are. Being confused means that you feel all mixed up. You can't figure something out. You have jumbled up thoughts or feelings inside of you. You don't understand what's happening, or you are puzzled. Kids don't like to feel confused. When you do feel confused, the most important thing to do is get the facts. Ask questions. Get answers. You can ask a friend sometimes, but grown-ups know the most facts of all. When you know, you will feel better. You can also be confused when you have two different feelings at the same time that don't go together. Maybe one day you feel angry at mom or dad. This is confusing and uncomfortable because you love your parents so much. Remember that loving feelings are always bigger and stronger than angry feelings. And if you just give your feelings a little time, the loving feelings will push the angry feelings away. All mixed feelings usually work this way. If you just WAIT, wait, one feeling becomes stronger and the other becomes smaller and goes away. Mixed feelings are normal. Everybody has them. Actually, all feelings are normal, but they're not always easy. That's why kids need help figuring them out. And now you know how. We're all full of feelings. Isn't that the truth? Most all of us have had these feelings or will have these feelings throughout all of our lives. I hope you heard some helpful ideas when they come to you so that you can gain control of your feelings, like the book talked about. When you're shy, you're scared, or just plain silly, there are ways to deal with it. I hope you have a great week. I miss you very much, and I will see you soon.